Good day everyone, welcome to Trinity Music Academy and Elite Services Limited Nigeria. We have this keyboard brought to us by one of our friends, so that repairs piano. So the model of the keyboard is YAMAHA MOTIF XF8. So it is also a music synthesizer, so it doesn't have its own speaker. You have to connect it to an external audio device before it can come up. So that's why we are using this PA system for it. So the issue with the keyboard is sound issue, malfunctioning and screen issue. So we just want to switch it on and confirm the fault with it before we fix anything. So when we look at the keyboard very well, you can see that the screen is not displaying very well, and the issue is not from the contrast side. So the screen already has, you can see that the contrast is working fine. So but the screen is not displaying very well. So the foil paper there already has issue. So it's most likely the person changed the screen maybe after the repair. So the keyboard is still booting. As you can see, the keyboard is very dirty, so they have abandoned it for years. So due to the fact that they were told that the keyboard cannot be repaired, so they just kept it in the church for years until the person saw our post that we can fix it. So as you can see the sound coming from the keyboard, so you can see a distorted sound. So the sound is not clear. So that is the first issue with the keyboard. Second issue with the keyboard is the issue of malfunctioning. Let me reduce the volume because of the noise. So as I press this voice now, instead of it to come to voice, instead of the voice to be activated, so it is performer that is activated, you can see instead of the voice to come up, it is performer that is coming up. So that is malfunctioning when you press a particular button and another button is the one responding. So this one is most likely from the main board or from the sideboard. I'm talking about all these PNL and PNC panels can be the issue here. So and we have some keys not working as well, and some of them almost broken. So there are so many issues with the keyboard because you have abandoned it for a very longer time. And this is the internal part of the keyboard. So as you can see, so this is the audio panel and this is the main board. So what we need to do is just to diagnose to know which one is making the sound not to be clear, that makes the sound to be distorted, and which of the button or which of the panels here is making the keyboard to have malfunctioning, to be malfunctioning. So we check that one as well. And if you look at this panel, this is not the panel for XF8, this is the panel for DSR XS8. So but because they can work together, they can work alongside, so that's why they just install it here. So after the diagnosis, we are going to fix this keyboard. We are still going to make the video after the repair. You are welcome back. This is the MOTIF XF8 that was malfunctioning and has a distorted sound. So the issue of malfunctioning were from these side panels and majorly from the main board. So we have some microcontrollers on it, on the main board, that was actually malfunctioning, that makes all these things not to function very well. So the issue of audio also was also from the main board as well. So we have to diagnose, and when we detected the faulty components, we remove them, we desolder them, and we return and we replace them with brand new one. So the keyboard is actually giving out a good and loud sound. And as well, it's no more malfunctioning, everything is working accordingly. So we just want to power it on, so you can see that the keyboard is working well. So like we said earlier, the screen was also fading, so it's almost dead. So the owner may decide to get another one, I may decide to manage it like this. So the only thing that is left with the keyboard is just to service it. So this is the keyboard. So the keyboard is actually booting, and it always takes a while to boot. Like we said before, it's a synthesizer, so it doesn't have a built-in speaker. You have to connect it to an external audio device before it can actually bring us sound. So it has completed booting, and you can see that it is stable on this light. So if it were before, so you just discover that some keys, some buttons were just pressing themselves and it's just going upside down. So let's check the voice. So with just a soft touch, the voice is already on. So you can see that the sound is very well, the sound is very clear. So if you have this kind of issue, malfunctioning of motif, or in case you press a particular button and another thing is pressing. So in case you press one button and it is not functioning or something, so the issue can be from this panel, or the issue can be from the main board as well. So you are feel free to contact us, or you can send a WhatsApp message to 070-344-81622 or 081-3402-5174. If you are in Lagos, you can visit us at number 3 Victoria Close off Orchid Street, Diamond Estate bus stop, along Isheri Lasso Road, Lagos. Thanks for watching.